Oh my God, it's the ring. I'm living in the ring. Ah. What's up, guys? We're here somewhere on Road 60. There's Luke. He's over there. There's Thing Lai. Say hello. There's the Leap.
Hello.
And we're here. Look at this. Whoa, mama. They got these big transformer-like figures. These things are huge. All right, there's a regular-sized child.
There's a couple more over there too. On your side?
Yeah, there's some more on the other side, but I'm sticking to the light, the highlight situations because my camera does not do well. But I wanted to show you guys these. It's all lit up out here, pretty nice. And it's also a night market. Come here during the day, it's completely closed, I understand. But now you can see businesses, a few of them, opened up. Got some things for the kids to play on, places to sit. Squid, penguins, turtles, a seal. And then, like I said, the inside, it looks like a few stores are open, but it is kind of early, only about 6:30, maybe 6:45. So maybe things down in this part of town don't really get started until later. It looks like there's an area here. This could be the food court, or maybe they use it for something else. There is a guardrail around it, so I'm not really sure, but that's all right. Talk to you guys later. All right, I'm walking around inside. Looks like they have a few stores here. Toys, shoes in the back. Things like, of course, flip-flops, shoes, all the staples, everything you need. Ooh. Inexpensive over here, 10,000 real, 10,000 real. 10,000 real. I would probably buy those if they fit me. But I saw signs on some of the other stores down there. $2, $3. So it seems to be fairly inexpensive for a night market. But not a lot open. More clothes, more shoes. Ooh, lots of shoes in there. Look at that. Shoes. Mannequin parts, you can make your own horror movie out of that if you want. Everything's closed. Yep, nothing down there. Nothing the other way. Looks like there's something down here. It's like shirts and pants. Ooh, down there are dresses. Way down there are dresses. Yep, just shirts and pants. Oh, wait a minute. Ah. Oh, they have a merry-go-round out back. And some other rides for the kids, it looks like. It says science fiction. Looks like a little train that goes around the track there. And some more rides for the kids. Huh. So I guess this is like a little tiny amusement park, fun zone. You can come here, buy some cheap clothes, let the kids play. And let's go see what they got on the other side. All right, we're in the back part now. This might be a little blurry, not as much light back here. But they have what they call a game, it's called Game 60. Looks like arcade games and more rides and things for the kids to do. Yeah, that's what that is. And back here, let me take you a walk around the building. Yep. Yeah, I'll see if I can get closer. This thing is not going to focus. Focus, I said. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Let me get it close, see if I can get it in focus. And in the back here we have football pitches, football field set up. Or as North America knows it, soccer. That's in the back of this complex here. Playing some night football. Looks like they are real teams too, like you know, matching uniforms and all that good stuff. All right, pretty awesome. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that little night tour of the old mall-like playground thing out there. It's something that Luke gets seen earlier, and it was closed. He wanted to know if we should go out there at night and check it out, see if it's open. And I think that's always a good idea. I haven't been down this street in a very, very long time. I think the last time I recorded here was when I first started making videos. Or maybe not. It is looking familiar. But it doesn't matter, I don't get down here often enough. I read an article today about some expats, some foreigners who have come to Siem Reap, and despite the economic circumstances of this whole virus thing, and businesses closing and places being shut down, they all took a chance and decided to open up a few bars in town. I thought it was an interesting article because there are a lot of bars in town, but you'll notice that most of them kind of offer the same thing. So one might not get more business than another, right? Because why would you go an extra 2-3 kilometers out of your way to get the same drinks and the same food, the same atmosphere, the same music that you could get from a bar that's a lot closer? What these guys have done is created bars specifically for a certain theme or a certain crowd. And according to this article, so far it's going out really well, which is always nice to see. Because I've always said and always believed, I've told people that when they say, hey, I want to come to Cambodia, I want to like open up a bar or something, or a hotel, and I've always been the kind of guy that said, no, don't do that. There's way too many bars, way too many hotels already, overabundance. And of course right now, because of the tourist situation, definitely not enough customers to accommodate all that. But as always, when new information comes to light, I might have to change my mind a little bit and say that if you have a good enough idea for a bar or a hotel, some kind of theme, some kind of something different than most places offer, you might still find a customer base for it. Even if the economic impact is still happening. But I thought that was an encouraging article, and I'm always on the lookout for articles and stories that talk about the good things happening here in Cambodia, especially Siem Reap where I live. And that's where these bars were located, by the way. So it was always good to see. Now my my plan, my next goal, my next idea is not to open a bar or anything like that. Certainly don't have the money for it. A lot of hassle, a lot of headache and red tape involved, which is another reason why I give these guys their kudos for choosing to do it anyway. But I want to see if we can get permission to use a venue for like maybe an hour or two, twice a week. Not to rent, but just see if we can say, hey, we can get some customers that might not normally come into this place because this is what we're going to do or attempt to do. And it'll only be like on a Tuesday and Thursday night, not usually busy, a couple hours at the most. And we'll, in exchange, you'll get customers for letting us use your venue for that time. Now, the only problem lies in the fact that I'm going to have to rely on other people to get a group together that want to do this. And that's what I'm working on now. I don't really want to say too much, but I will let you know as it progresses. But anyway, that's my idea, and I thought the article I read about people that have actually bought and opened bars and doing well based on a certain theme or a certain niche crowd that they're looking for, that really encouraged me, because this isn't what I'm going to do, isn't going to cost any money out of my pocket or anybody else's. So and it should be something fun, something I remember seeing once when I first got here, but it was kind of mixed with something else, so it wasn't really dedicated to this idea. But I'll let you know more about it when as we progress. Finding the venue, I don't think will be a problem. I think there's enough businesses that will say, hey, if you can bring in customers that normally wouldn't come here, we can make money. We don't have to pay you anything. We don't, nothing like that. I think it's a win for them. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, we can try another venue or just say, okay, we tried, it didn't work. If you haven't heard, this week in the United States, the last few days, there's been a huge mess politically, of course. And of course I had to talk about it, but I don't really like talking about politics too much on this channel, which is why I have my other channel, Sarcastic Skeptic. That link is down below. And I just uploaded a video last night called Prayer Live Stream Gone Wrong. Because, you know, when you go to a live stream and it says prayer, and then all you hear is a bunch of already debunked conspiracy theory nonsense coming from so-called Christians, and this needs to be made fun of. So go ahead and check out the link down below. It should be the first video right on top, because I just uploaded it yesterday. Yeah, I know where I am now. We got the trees decorated. This is a very nice hotel and stuff here. Chintamani. Every time I go by, I think, wow, this looks really, really nice. I know there are some people who are wondering. I want to come there at the end of the month, January. Do you think I'll be able to find a teaching job by February? The reason I haven't answered is because I'm still looking for information. Right now there's no information on when all of the schools are going to be opened again for the long haul. I have seen advertisements though. Schools that are looking for teachers with a minimum qualification of having the TOEFL certificate. So you are looking for jobs. You got to keep in mind that even though the schools aren't open, all the major international schools, all the big ones that can afford it, are still doing online lessons. So there is still somewhat of a demand for teachers. But I really can't say for sure, and I have no authoritative word on when they're just going to open back up for the long haul, for long term. So I don't want to lead anybody in the wrong direction and say, yeah, come on over here, you'll be fine. Because I can't say that for sure. And I don't want you coming over here then getting mad at me, and a month later when the schools are still closed, you can't find a job, and all your money's gone. I don't want to be responsible for that. I'm barely responsible for my own life. I don't need that pressure. But I will say this, when they do open for the long haul, there are going to be schools that are going to need teachers. Right now it's just a matter of timing. Siem Reap Brew Pub over there. What? You're supposed to ride it. You're supposed to ride it. No. Oh, let's see what they got over here. No, we got enough gas. We got enough gas. She looked at inside the gas thing and went, ooh, little. Yeah, but this is a 50cc bike, man. There's enough in there for another 3 or 4 days. We'll stop and put $1 in on the way home, I guess. Selling little birdhouses, feather dusters. Looks like a whole little market set up with the feather dusters and birdhouses. And of course food. Gotta love the food stalls. Baskets. Huh. We're coming up right now on the road that leads to the post office, running alongside the river. It's a nice day today. I think it's going to rain, but that'll be all right. Been having really good success with my classes. I'm really happy about that. I have one student, he's an adult student. He just gets better every day. So proud of that guy. He listens in class. We read news stories. We go over the vocabulary. We go over the meanings of certain phrases and words. And he picks it up, incorporates it. And when he first started, I remember when he first started with me, and this was probably at least a year ago, I could not, he spoke very, very broken English. I couldn't understand hardly anything he said without having to say that again. Then he would say it again, and I'd be like, I still didn't catch that. You want to repeat that? You want to repeat that? Eventually, I understood, but it was one of those kind of embarrassing things where his accent was so poor that I couldn't understand what he was trying to convey to me as far as like his lessons and everything like that. But But man, now it's completely different. He shows up, I can say something like, did you enjoy your weekend? And he knows what I'm saying instead of just, and most importantly, he knows how to respond. He knows what to say, either, yes, no, and, what did you do and why? And all of that made this sound like people having a conversation, but that's part of my class, is conversation. Getting people to talk. We come up with different subjects. I like playing the game of Would You Rather, because that makes them think, and they can't just give a yes or no answer to a question. They actually have to think, because I want to know, would you rather do this, and why you would rather do this or this. And that's very important because it is a speaking and reading class that he is in, so we want to hear more from the students, and the teacher just talking and talking. This gives them a chance to formulate sentences. And I try to keep the questions relevant to vocabulary they already know and things we have learned. And there's not much really else going on here. We're just hanging out, teaching classes. Go out to the village at least once a week when we can. And that's it. But I wanted to give you this little update. Let you know we got some other things coming. As soon as they're ready, I will let you know. And give you the good news about things that are happening here in town. Let you know it's not all gloom and doom. Be sure to check out all my links down below. Your donations help us do what we do here. We provide free education. Your donations help sponsor our village so we can go out there and give them food and things like that. My PayPal link is down below. buymeacoffee.com/DDC and Patreon. All those links are down below, and if you do donate to any of those things, I will send you a copy of my book, Live in Cambodia, a guide for living in the Kingdom of Wonder, as a way of saying thank you, and you'll be put on my list to receive exclusive videos, first look videos, and more. Also down below are links to all my books. If you don't want to donate directly to me, you can go to my Gumroad page. The link is down below. They just added an option to be able to pay directly through PayPal if you don't want to use a credit card or whatever. So thinking about buying my book and say I don't really feel like using my credit card, or I don't have a credit card, they now let you use PayPal as a checkout option. So those links are down below for my books. Also, all my social media is down below. Links to other things, and of course other vloggers in Cambodia you might like as well. They do a lot of great things. They travel to areas I don't get to. They might have different opinions than me on things in the country, but that's okay. Nobody is the same. So be sure to check out all those channels and give them a like and a subscribe as well. All right. Sanglai's worried about running out of gas. I had a lot of pork lately, so I never run out of gas. But I'll talk to you guys in the next one.